Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world. I welcome you once again to this amazing platform where we bring you informations. Thank you for joining us, whichever part of the world you are connecting to us from. I welcome you and I appreciate you. I thank you for being part of this very program. Today is the 22nd of June, 2024, and you are listening from Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV, a platform where we bring you information on the things that are happening in Biafra land, a platform where we bring you information coming from the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, a platform where we bring update on the present war that is going on between Nigerian government and Biafran government, a platform where we say exactly how the situation is in Biafra land, and we expose the evil of the caliphate, the Janjaweed Nigerian government, the terrorist government of Nigeria. This is a platform where we say things the way they are without being politically correct. We bring it raw to your doorstep. If you have not yet subscribed to this very channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time we upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. I appreciate every one of you that have connected so far. We have come once again to give you updates as things are happening. As we speak, the Biafran government is making wave and they are going ahead on the liberation of Biafra. Notwithstanding all the blackmail and propaganda against the Prime Minister, he is making a great effort. And as we speak, a former congressman, Moran, is today making a case for Biafra in the United States, calling for the freedom of Biafran people, calling for the independent state of Biafra. All these were made possible by the Biafran Republic Government in Exile under the command of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Some of us continue to doubt the strength of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Some of us can continue to doubt his sincerity and capability. The people who are doubting are only the haters, I believe. These are haters. These are people who do not love the truth. These are deceivers who are lying to themselves, the envious ones. Those who are jealous, they are the people who are denying the strong work and the effective work the Prime Minister have been doing. All you need to do is to look through and you will see his achievement with little or no fund. Today, as we speak, you can agree with me that the contribution that are made by Biafran people is utilized effectively. Every single penny contributed today, you don't need to ask for any accountability. All you need to do is to watch and see, and you will see the effect of the money. The little money that Biafrans contribute every Saturday, like today. Today is Saturday, and Biafrans will gather to raise fund for the Liberation Army and for the restoration of Biafra. Biafrans have been raising this fund, and for every penny they contribute, you see the effect. Sometimes people will be wondering, how does Mazi Simon Ekpa manage to do what he's doing? Some are even accusing him that people are sponsoring him, that governments are sponsoring him, companies are sponsoring him. But I can bet you, the Biafran people are sponsoring their own freedom. And for every single contribution you make, you will see the effect of the contribution. This is one of the reasons why the Janjaweed and the IPOB Nigeria cannot be able to understand him. Some of them are just confused. They are wondering, how can he be able to make so much achievement with little or no fund? The IPOB Nigeria are crying. They thought it is like in their own era, when they were stealing right, left, and center from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They collect money for lobbying and they did nothing. We did not hear anything about that lobbying. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu only announced it and said IPOB was paying $200,000 for lobbying in the United States. That money was paid with no effect. But today, with little or no money, with little amount of money that is in the hand of our Prime Minister, he has managed to make so much success in all angles. The defense of Biafra land, the Biafran Liberation Army are equipped. If you come to the diplomatic level, diplomatic talks are going anywhere, diplomatic negotiations are going again, and we are winning allies right, left, and center. You come politically, the self-referendum is going on massively in Biafra land as we speak. What else do you want Mazi Simon Ekpa to do? For those of them who are speaking lies, who are speaking evil against him, I want every one of them to watch this video. Please like and share this video. I am going to play the video of our Prime Minister where he by himself can explain the successes that have been made under his own tenure. I want you to listen carefully from A to Z, and you will hear directly from our Prime Minister the successes that Biafra Republic of Nigeria have made under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. After listening to this video and you did not change your mind and repent, it means you are not human, and Biafra will never forgive you nor spare you. Let us watch the video carefully from the beginning to the end, and you will understand that Mazi Simon Ekpa has done more than enough, and he is the right man for the job. Let's watch.
Those who are asking, did you say Biafra will come in 2023? Biafra has been restored already. What is remaining is a complete declaration that will be defended. And before that happens, there are many things that we need to put in place. I want you to recount the achievement of the Biafra Republic government in exile under the leadership of Simon Ekpa, what we have achieved in 2023, and ask yourself that question again, and you will look very stupid. We have been able to form government in exile in 2023. In 2023, we have formed the de facto government. In 2023, we have launched Biafra Liberation Army. In 2023, we launched Biafra Navy, we launched Biafra Air Force, we launched the forces of Biafra. In 2023, we adopted Helsinki Declaration, which is the constitution of Biafra. In 2023, we had a convention in Finland where Biafra people gathered from all over the world as delegates to vote on the Biafra Charter, which is a living document subjected to amendment. In 2023, we have created 40 states of Biafra, and believe me, many more states will come because we are not done yet. In 2023, not only that we created state, we also brought a redesigned and a redrawn Biafra map to reflect the current situation and the current demography of Biafra. In 2023, we started engaging officially Nigeria state in a guerrilla warfare on self-defense. In 2023, we officially and publicly engaged Nigeria terrorist army, and we are neutralizing them on daily basis. It has never happened before in the history of Biafra after the war. In 2023, we publicly and openly made sure that Nigeria doesn't kill again in Biafra land and go free. So, if you look at those things I've mentioned and those ones I have not even mentioned, are you still going to challenge Simon Ekpa that Biafra has not been restored in 2023? Biafra declaration is not about mouth pronouncement. It's about putting every structure in place. It's about putting every mechanism and measures in place to shaping the map and the structure of Biafra. In 2023, we have designed the economic viability of Biafra. In 2023, we have kicked off the Biafra Urban Development Project. In 2023, we've made a lot of impact globally. In 2023, the Biafra awareness gained the highest momentum in the history of Biafra since after the war. In 2023, we made the Nigeria terrorist army to cry on the floor of National Assembly. It has never happened in the history of Nigeria. In 2023, those who are serving as the agent of Nigeria, benefiting from the corrupt entity called Nigeria, openly called for persecution, execution, and the kidnapping and arresting of Simon Ekpa because they know that this is a different thing from what they have seen in their entire life. In 2023, they call for the arrest of Simon Ekpa and call for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Confusion. In 2023, after they have used many years to plan the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they have come to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a saint. He's a very gentle man. He's a nice person. But just 2 years ago, they kidnapped this nice person from Kenya. 2 years ago, they tortured him for 8 days. 2 years ago, he was an evil man. 2 years ago, they called him terrorist. 2 years ago, he was everything evil to them. 2 years ago, they spent hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars. They kidnapped him and put him into a private jet from Kenya to Nigeria. 2 years ago, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was everything evil to Nigeria, including to Ohaneze Ndigbo and all of them. 2 years ago, he was the only problem of Nigeria. 2 years ago, he was the only person that constituted all manner of insecurity in Nigeria. He was the one who is more deadlier than Boko Haram. He was everything that Nigeria don't want to see. Today, as Simon Ekpa take the Biafra liberation to the next level, the same people are now calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the most sensible person. These are hypocrites. These are devilish people. These are criminals that only thing they want to do is to give dog a bad name in order to kill it. They have given that name to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They themselves were the one who condemned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same people today, they have seen that, yes, indeed, someone actually followed this footstep of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and ready to drag all of them to Biafra land. So that when we get to Biafra land, we will treat their fuck up very well. Today, the same people who gave the bad name to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in order to be kidnapped, they slandered his name, blackmailed him to other ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. All of them today has come to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very sensible. Now it is Simon Ekpa is the problem. These people who are just evil from birth refuse to understand why Simon Ekpa have decided to take this thing upon himself to liberate the people of Biafra who has been subjugated and chained with Islamic State agenda. They found themselves in a hole. They tagged us, thought, in a circle, because they thought that they have actually systematically conquered everybody by dividing, creating states, dividing us, changing the demography and map of Biafra people. And at the end of the day, they structured out 5 tiny states, called it 5 eastern states. And they say, let us continue to divide them. And now they tell you, oh, you are talking about Biafra. You are just 5 states in the circle. We have come to destroy their evil agenda. Today, you will understand that the plan of the Islamic State has failed. Today, the Biafra people are proudly announcing the 40th state, which is called the United States of Biafra. 40 complete states, cut across board, including in the area where they claim they were never Biafra. I have come to learn from what Biafra did wrong in 1967 to 1970. I have come to learn what Wazirike did wrong from the time he started the Biafra movement, and I have come to learn what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did right and was in the process of doing before they planned and kidnapped him. I continue from there, and today we are where we are. They are not resting. Those IPOB Nigeria are not resting as well. Every given opportunity, they think that there is infight in the Biafra government. They will say, oh, their hope now is that they are fighting. And they are hoping that there is infight in the Biafra government. That is to tell you that, like we said, they are cursed. They are cursed. And they can never rise again. Biafra government in exile is a government that nobody born of a woman marching on this planet, using your foot to walk on the ground, will ever destroy. Biafra has been restored in 2023. We have a government, we have a structure of the government of Biafra, we have every department that made Biafra government a legitimate government. The people of Biafra are loyal to the government, both in the exile and in the homeland. We have governors, state administrators in all the 40 states of Biafra. We have the deputy governors, which is called administrators. We have the secretary of state of each state in Biafra land. We have the chairmen and managers of county and the district. If you do not understand that with this structure we have now, one day you will sleep in Nigeria and wake up in Biafra, it means that you are an idiot. I told you that by the time I finish with Nigeria, you will sleep in Nigeria one day and wake up in Biafra. The next phase is to set up the police of Biafra. The reason why we have not set up the police is because it is going to be state police. Every state will have their police. Every state will be independent. It is going to be local police, and there is no interference from the central government of Biafra. The military is a joint military. It's one military that will protect the territorial integrity of Biafra. When one state is attacked, it means that you have attacked all of us. So my people, for those who are asking when are you going to declare Biafra, we have already declared Biafra. We are only waiting for us to conclude the last phase of the Biafra government, and one day you will sleep and wake up in Biafra. Like I said, then we must capture every cranny of the Biafra territory.
You have listened expressly from the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of Biafra. If after listening to Mazi Simon Ekpa, you are not convinced about the restoration of Biafra under his tenure, it means you are senseless and you are not human. If you are not convinced with the speech of our Prime Minister on this very message, and you are not convinced about the works he has done, you are not human. Your envy and jealousy is going to see to your end. And every Biafran that is watching this platform, that has listened to this very voice, share this video to all platforms. Let us support the Prime Minister the best way you can. Put your money where your mouth is. For every penny that is contributed today, you can see the effect of those money with your own eyes. You don't need to call somebody to come and do an account for you. All you need to do is to investigate yourself. Look, sincerely, keep grudges away from your heart and look. You will see the effect of every penny that the Biafrans are putting together. And great success have been made. More and more are made. What he had just mentioned was 2023. In 2024, we have had numerous progress. We have more liaison offices. We have more alliances. We have employed many opportunities for people. And we have made so many diplomatic moves for the restoration of Biafra. One is that of Moran today, the former MP in the United States, who is today advocating for the independent state of Biafra. We have been able to secure one of the best lobby firms in DC to speak on behalf of Biafra. All these are achievements made under the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Which one are you going to mention? The Liberation Army today is much more equipped than ever, much more formidable than ever, much more defensive than ever. And they are defending Biafra land at all fronts. Today, I can bet you that Nigerian government will never, ever be able to defeat Biafra. Not in 100 years. Not in 1,000,000 years. They will never defeat Biafra again in the battle of the guns. With all the equipment they have, with all the resources they have, they will never be able to stand the Liberation Army of Biafra. One of the most important things is that the Chukwu Okike Abiyama is with them. And they are obeying the rule of engagement. Only defending Biafra land and taking away the terrorists that have come to take the life of our people. They know their rule of engagement. They do not go against the innocent. It does not matter your tribe. It does not matter your religion. It doesn't matter your state. You will be protected if you are decent, but if you are not, you will face the consequence. Thank you.